So lending, as we are all aware, has is all around us. There's lots of variants. We see buy now, pay later, we know consumer loans, see personal loans, corporate, SME loans, small credit lines, even Kirana stores. So across my past life, basically across a planning almost 7 to 8 years, I worked on multiple lending products, and I'll basically take one example, which was more on the consumer lending side. One of the first things we want to understand is the persona. Who is the kind of persona you want to build a product for? What is their expectations when you're giving a loan to them? Second, and equally important, is what is the risk involved? Like, what are the chances that the borrower or the consumer in this might actually default, or you might not be able to scale up with them, etc. Either due to compliances or maybe in the case of financing Kirana store, etc. You will realize they might just shut the shop and go. The third is underwriting. Can you actually underwrite, in the sense assess how much loan can you give to them, and can they actually repay back? So underwriting is an extremely critical component. Fourth, which is broader and common to all the products, is the kind of market potential. So if you have to build a product for this, are you looking at basically 1,000 crore kind of AUM over a period of 12 months or 2 years, or maybe you might never do it. So it's extremely critical you plan your product strategy and business strategy accordingly. The last, always in terms of the core, what's common on the even before launch is repayments and collections. In lending, giving out money is obviously not a challenge. Collecting is. So you need to understand, how do you collect these payments? It could be mandates, it could be even offline collections. A more super set of points which you need to keep in mind are the next three. First, compliances. How compliant can you be with the guidelines for this particular persona or segment? And the second, basically, can your lending partner, if you're a fintech or if you are in-house, you're a lender yourself, can you actually comply? Do you have the bandwidth? Do you have the kind of ops processes to comply? The third is basically the kind of experience you want to build in terms of differentiation. Compared to, let's say, a BNPL or a fintech, can you actually give a seamless experience? Maybe not, maybe yes. Lastly, competition. Lending is one of those industries where monetization is quite easy, and competition naturally arises very fast. So these are broadly the points I would like to highlight when you go about keep building most lending products. Last, in the nutshell, I would say the first, understand who you want to build with. Get a high-level understanding about the market, about the processes, about the compliance. And last but not the least, the right partners to go about building the products. Once you have these points high-level at least in place, scaling up and succeeding is not hard.